Hello guys, I welcome all of you to this channel. As MBA entrance exam season is approaching, I'm pretty sure you guys must have started your preparation tooth and nail. Maxxcell is here to help you with your preparation. If you have analyzed the previous year's question paper, you must have realized one thing, that these question papers are uh, heavily dominated by RCs, that is reading comprehension. And if you really want to score good in reading comprehension, your logic and reasoning must be very sharp. So to help you improve your logic and reasoning, we are going to start with the very basic of verbal reasoning, which is deductive logic. So let us get started. So guys, deductive logic, as you can see, is made up of two words, deductive and logic. Deductive means to deduce. To deduce. Now, what are you deducing and from what are you deducing that? You are deducing a logical conclusion from the information that you have. Now, to derive, to land at a proper conclusion, you will have to apply logic, and that's where this particular word comes into picture. To understand it better, let us go through the definition word by word. Deductive reasoning is often regarded as higher order thinking skill. It is not something base level, it is higher order thinking skills. Reasoning is where you can apply logic and again deduce a proper logical conclusion. It requires students to utilize at least two facts. So, how you can derive at a proper conclusion? When you have ample amount of information to draw conclusions, right? So, at least two facts or rules or laws you should have to arrive at a valid conclusion based on provided information, right? Now, what are laws or what are rules? Let us understand this with the help of a couple of examples. Now, this is an example for deductive reasoning. This is first premise. What does the first premise say? All mammals have a backbone. Now, this becomes a rule statement for us. That all mammals have a backbone, right? Without any exceptions. The next premise that we are coming up with is a dolphin is a mammal. What is given over here? Dolphin is a mammal. So what is the logical conclusion for that? If all mammals have backbone and dolphin is a mammal, automatically, because of these two premises that were given, we can safely say that dolphin also has a backbone, right? Let us understand it with the help of second example also. Right, this is the first premise, that all birds have feathers. All birds without any exception. So this again becomes a rule. This is the rule statement. Next premise is a penguin is a bird. So we are saying penguin is a bird, and what we have talked about words in the first premise, in the first rule, that all the birds have feathers, which means the penguin automatically has feathers. It is like saying that if x equals to y and y equals to z, then automatically x is equal to z. I hope you have understood this. The next thing that we are going to discuss is what is the strategy that we are supposed to apply in reading comprehensions to reduce or to arrive at a logical conclusion. Now, let us first understand how this particular topic, deductive logic, is relevant to reading comprehension. So, guys, in reading comprehension also, text is given, you have a paragraph, a passage, and based on the information given in that text, you have to arrive to a particular conclusion to tick mark the correct answer. And this deductive logic and applied logic, reasoning, helps you in doing that. That is the reason this topic is very much relevant to reading comprehension. We are going to discuss many more examples like this. But before that, let us understand what is the strategy that we can apply in reading comprehension also. So guys, now let us understand different types of rule statements. What is universal positive? What is universal negative? What are particular positive and what is particular negative? Let us take some examples to understand these different types of rule statements. All mammals have a backbone. Such statements come under the category of universal positive rule. No reptiles have feathers. This is universal negative. When we are not giving any exception, when we are not saying some, we are very absolute about what we are saying. Either we are saying all of them or none of them. Then it comes under the category of either universal positive or universal negative. I hope this is. Next is particular positive rule. Particular positive means some fruits are citrus. Now, instead of saying all, we are saying some. That is the reason this is particular positive. Particular negative rule will follow the same lead. Some birds are not capable of flight. Now, we are not saying all of them are not capable, or else we are not saying all the fruits are citrus. We are saying some of them are citrus. We are saying some birds are not capable of flight. So some are capable and some are not capable. Some fruits are citrus and some fruits are not citrus. And that is the reason this comes under the category of particular positive and particular negative. Now, what are fact statements? We already have taken example of fact statements, but we haven't called them fact statement previously. Now, let us define them properly. Fact is a dolphin is a mammal. This is a fact. Penguin is a bird. Again, a fact. Now, what we are going to do, how we are going to develop our reasoning or logic, we are going to apply such fact statements to different types of rule statements, and let's see what logical conclusion can we derive. Let us get started. First example is for universal positive. We are saying universal positive, which means rule statement will have all, right? Because we are saying positive. So all mammals have a backbone, right? All the mammals have it without any exception. The fact statement that we are taking here is a dolphin is a mammal. So we are saying dolphin is a mammal, which means dolphin has a backbone. We are saying all of them have backbone. All the mammals have a backbone, and dolphin is also a mammal. Automatically, dolphin has backbone, right? This is how logical conclusion can be concluded, right? Now let us talk about another type of rule statement, which is universal negative rule. When we are saying universal negative, so we are talking about none, right? The word none or no should come in your mind. No reptiles have feathers. We are saying no reptiles have. None of them have feathers. A penguin is a bird, right? We are saying no reptiles have feathers. And a penguin, a bird, saying x is never equal to y. Then we are saying z is equals to a, which automatically means z is neither equal to x nor equal to y, right? Which means penguin certainly is not a reptile and it does not have feathers, right? So a penguin is not a reptile is one of the logical conclusions. Another is what? Penguin may have feathers, right? Because it is a bird, but nothing is given about that. So we cannot come to this conclusion that penguin has feathers. We are saying penguin is a bird, which means penguin is not a reptile for sure. Whether penguin has feathers or not, that we don't know, because what we know is reptiles don't have feathers. But do all birds have feathers or not is not given. That is the reason the safest conclusion here is penguin is not a reptile. I hope you have understood this. Now let us take particular positive rule. When we say particular positive rule, thing that should hit your mind is the word some. Here we are going to include a few and the others will be out of this set, right? So let's read this rule. Some fruits are citrus. We are saying there are a few fruits that are citrus. An orange is a fruit. We are saying orange is a fruit and some of them are citrus. So we can safely say that orange may be a citrus fruit. Why? This is the safest conclusion and most logical conclusion here. Because we are using the word some. We are not saying all fruits are citrus. If we would have said all fruits are citrus, we would have said an orange is certainly a citrus fruit. We are saying some. That is the reason the safest conclusion, the most logical conclusion here is that an orange may be a. Next is particular negative. Again, some should come to your mind. The word some. Negative means no, none, not none, but no or not come to your mind. Right? Some birds are not capable of flight. They're again saying some are not, but others are. Right? And a penguin is a bird. So penguin may or may not be capable of flight. So what we can say, penguin is one of the birds that cannot fly. How we can say this? How we can say this? Now, if you have understood this, these examples, example 1, 2, and 3, I want you guys to explain this to me in the comment section. You think you have got it right. There is one more question for you. So if you can give me an explanation for this means that you have understood this. You cannot, and I will explain it to you in the next video. Don't worry. Right. Now the next question that is specifically for you is this. All birds have feathers and a penguin is a bird. What should be the logical conclusion for this? Please tell us in the comment section. In the next video, we are going to start with applied logic. So if you think it has helped you build your logic, your reasoning, make sure you are liking this video and you also are subscribing to our channel, because we are coming up with various things that are related to various topics that are related to verbal reasoning, which will help you more well in your MBA entrance examinations. So see you in the next video. By then, please comment your answer in the comment section.